Okay, buenos dia.
Buenos
Buen
dia.
dia. Buen dia. I'll get it right one of these days.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to our expat gringo morning show for Puerto Aventuras. We've got some cool stuff lined up today. Angelina Jolie, here to talk about the bees. Bees and honey, and there's controversies of all that.
Just the word honey and Angelina Jolie, just never mind.
That's so great. And we're going to cover sports, entertainment, weather, fishing, all kinds of cool tips and topics. We've got a great taste test coming up. We're going to do some hot sauces.
Yes.
Little cooking with Karina segment. And then what else do we have going on?
Sports.
Sports? Yeah,
Chelsea.
We have a musical guest coming up.
We've got musical guests. Yes.
We have a
do.
great video for everyone to see about.
Oh no, we don't actually.
You're seriously going to make me edit this?
No.
Sorry.
We have a segment coming up.
All right, we'll be cutting that
the
out.
most controversial show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm woke apparently.
It's Steve's birthday.
It's my birthday.
Steve's birthday.
It's somebody's
Hello.
birthday
Somebody's
here.
birthday.
I'm actually 65, and people have been writing me up since I was 25, and I'm still here. Sorry, I let you down.
Se siente cinco.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Is
Yeah.
that how you say that?
Oh.
Se siente?
I don't know
Yeah.
anyone who speaks
It's
the
called
language.
longevity.
Sounds good.
We're still learning the language here, so.
Yeah, we're
Clearly.
learning. We're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right,
Spanish
we got a
word of the day is
Well, we could. I mean, while we're on that topic, we could. It's the Spanglish word of the day.
Spanglish
actually.
word of the day
Spanglish word of the day
is
happened accidentally, but it's a great word. We all use it. Osios. I think it's got a.
I like the word
Osios.
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 Asios.
Osios.
What does it mean? I don't even know what it means.
Osio. Well, I'm going to tell
Osios.
you. I'm going to tell you what it
What's it
means.
mean?
It's a combination of adios
No.
Adios.
and hasta luego.
That's the
And one day I confused the two words and
Combine it.
accidentally made my own word.
With pure confidence.
Right.
When
Okay.
he's saying
I
pure
see. So
So
confidence.
this is pure Spanglish.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's
No, I thought it was
original.
right. I thought it was right when I was.
Actually, no. Is it really Spanglish or is it like just a Spanish combo?
Well, we do it with English, right? Like
Right.
chillax, chilling and
Chillax.
relaxing.
This is true, we do, yeah.
So anyway,
I literally did
It-
not know that's what that meant until just now.
Chillax.
Relax.
oh, there you
Okay.
go.
Well, we're learning English too
We're
on the
learning-
show, which is.
I had no idea that
perfect.
it was a chilling and relaxing.
Yeah, chillax.
Wow.
So,
All right, let's get started with Brandi. Some hot topics.
Come on.
The gate. I know we talked about it last week, but again, every time I go out of the gate, I have to. They point me in a different exit.
Still just as confused as you are. There's the personal, there's resident, visitor, different
Refugees.
entries, like entrances to go in. But if I go to one sometimes and they send me to another one even with my card, I'm not allowed to enter, and then they close it off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're really chillaxed.
Was
I'm
it?
gonna use it now. Chillax, and they just let me through whichever one, waving my card. I don't really know.
which card are you waving? The Blockbuster card?
Well, I've tried that, but
No,
I'm
they
using
were
my
ironing.
card.
They were ironing out some kinks
Yeah.
for sure.
But they're still under construction, so
Yeah.
it's not finished yet.
Well, maybe they'll paint chillax over one of the entrances, and then that would.
I try to do that when I enter the gate. So I don't like the confusion of how the lanes to cut across to go to the
Yeah.
gas station. So when we're leaving as residents, we have to go across like 4 or 6 lanes or something. So
How'd you get out of the gate?
hopefully they lift it.
Exit.
But
just-
I do like the new exit, how
Yeah.
you can just go to the right and just
Right.
merge in way better.
Yeah, I
But some
agree.
people still don't understand, so they're coming out this one and they're cutting across.
Well, they're not really directing
No.
because, like yesterday, as I was trying to, there was one lane where there was a security guy there, just standing there, but not blocking anybody. But as you try to drive towards that, he would just point at the other one. So I didn't really quite understand what the point of that was.
I don't really
Didn't
know.
really know. And then the day before, everybody was just piled up out of one of them, and the other one was completely usable too. It's
idea.
yeah. I don't know.
I do
They
wish
could
that they
clarify.
had a lane for buses, and if they do and I miss that,
Oh, yeah.
that's fine. But if they had a lane for the buses coming in,
Smart.
it would change
Yeah.
the flow of the traffic.
That's good. Well, hopefully they'll sort that out. If anybody knows, put in the comments. But
Oh, yeah.
I just
get-
say
Let us know how to leave.
we get most of our information from Puerto Aventuras living
Yes.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't need to know how to leave the gate.
No.
I do. I just say Rolling Stones.
That's how you got into
the code
phase
word.
4.
It works. Just saying.
But speaking of Puerto Aventuras living, what's the latest going on there, Brandi, with any hot topics, controversies?
Controversial?
Yeah, let's hear it.
There's a restaurant that was named on the page. I'm not going to use the name of the restaurant. There's a 5% charge when you use a credit card. On the menu, it clearly states there's a 5% charge. A customer went in, ordered food, when it came time to pay, got very upset that the 5%.
Cue the
Yeah.
sound effects.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not paying
Where's
this.
my coffee?
Yeah.
The 5%
Yeah.
was being added to their bill.
And
Talked to management, waiter, whatever happened. They said that there were some issues with that. But how they retaliated was they refused to tip
That's terrible.
the staff, which it's not the staff's fault
No.
at all. But the 5%, the restaurants are being charged that. So the restaurants need to cover that. So it's, for your convenience, you're using your card.
Right.
Fine. If you want to solve that problem, you're in a foreign country, use pesos.
Yeah.
Come with cash.
I think people are, sometimes they're splitting hairs over some of these little things.
Oh,
It's like, come on,
Absolutely.
let's
So,
not get too bent out of shape
I
about
don't know.
something like that.
Oh yeah, they do work for tips. They do make a very minimal amount of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
It works down here.
Yeah,
But
it's-
the tips are what really helps their families survive. So you're basically punished the person whose fault it
Wasn't.
Right.
True that.
Unfair. What do you
It
think?
doesn't seem-
What do you think?
Well, I mean, clearly they were advised before they sat down and ordered everything that if you choose to pay you've got your choice. You want to pay cash, pay cash. If not, the alternative is you're going to pay a 5% fee for your convenience. It's kind of really, I get it if they weren't told about that ahead of time, but
Well,
I
here
think,
was one of the comments. The picture of the menu was there. The people were able to read and order off of the menu. It states it right there. They didn't read that part?
yeah, I think
Is that the restaurant's
you know you're always going
Read the fine print.
You're
people.
always right. Read the fine print. You're always going to get somebody who's going to try to
So I think that was unfair.
Okay. So
get around that.
y'all got to read the small print, y'all.
And, speaking of tips, Leslie, I think you had some tips you wanted to talk about today,
Oh,
right?
I do have tips.
Sorry.
Well, a lot of people when they travel, vacation, especially tropical, alcohol is involved. So I researched some handy dandy hangover tips.
Or when you live here?
Oh, hangover.
The
too.
one thing
okay.
that the one thing that I found interesting, according to Health Direct, Australia Health Direct, okay, the top 4 reasons not to drink. I like number 1, embarrassment.
Well,
Number 1. Number 2, injury. Number 3, accident. And number 4, health problems. Okay, so that aside, take your chances. If you decline to take that advice and you decide to indulge, got some tips for you for hangovers. So, my favorite, when you go home, drink a ton of water, take some charcoal. If that doesn't work in the morning, get up, have milk thistle, bees, electrolytes.
we can ask Angelina about that when she gets out here. I think she's on her way.
Vitamin B's, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'm onto something. Hydration, IV patches work. But my number 1 is cabbage juice.
Okay.
Cabbage juice.
What about
the night
what about
before?
hair of the dog?
Well, that's what I've got here as well. How do you guys feel about hair of the dog? Does it work? Does it work?
It can be dangerous.
Why? Why?
I don't think I would necessarily advise that for health reasons.
Right, but it was one that came up on the list. It was WebMD. They talked about hair of the dog.
So why does hair of the dog work? Is it just, think about that. I mean,
It's like filling up the tank again.
you're just continuing where you were the
Yeah,
night before?
yeah.
Let's ask the people out there watching this on YouTube.
Yeah. And
What is your preferred method?
Oh,
What do you do?
Push the subscribe button
Yes.
and, all,
first
and the
hit
thumbs up
subscribe
and
button. Very
let us
good.
know what you think.
I think a lot of people have a lot of remedies that we're unaware of. This cabbage juice is a real old school Bulgarian.
Bloody Marys.
Yeah, there you go, Bloody Mary.
I
That's a
mean-
big one.
High carb
Next
meal,
day.
I would
High carb.
say, because
Yeah.
to balance the blood sugar.
Yes.
The blood sugar is crashing after
And
a
the-
night of drinking.
And the greasy, because everybody craves greasy food.
A burger.
So is that just the body's innate?
No, the body does do that. I want grease, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally want
Wow.
grease.
Who doesn't want grease? I put it in my hair every day, bro.
Yeah.
So Steve, you're turning 65 today.
Yes, I am actually.
Or you're
Am I turning
already
65?
65, I guess.
I'm retiring.
Okay. Oh, is this it? You're hanging it up?
65
Our
retired,
first
bro.
and last show.
It may be.
Well, you know.
Maybe.
Can I get a
Yeah.
pension?
When we get booted off of YouTube already.
Do we take a vote on this?
I'm eligible for a pension. I don't know what country. Venezuela, maybe. Yeah, I'm 65. Everyone was writing me off at 25, and I'm still here.
Still rocking in the free world.
I am
What's
still
going
here.
on in sports and entertainment?
Okay, hang on 1 second. There was a major. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This is really quite impressive. Last Saturday in RA, Sweden, Kikela Schifrin, an American ski racer, has won World Cup races, passing Ingemar Stenmark's record that stood for 34 years. Kikela is now the winningest
Impressive.
ski racer of all time. She's 27-28. So this record stood for 34 years, and she's gonna like rock it. Like, apparently she's really good looking. I haven't.
How old did you say she was?
She's 27-28.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, a record that stood for 34 years.
Oh.
She's just broken the record. Who doesn't like downhill skiing? I mean,
Well, it's better than uphill.
Touche. I love
that I mean, that's noteworthy.
Have you
the-
skied before? Are you a skier?
Once, I came down a mountain on my ass. They took me up on a ski lift and I came down on my bum because I didn't know how to ski. First, I was in
So you
France.
did one run, or did you?
Well, it was one run on my bum.
One run on your bum.
Karina, have you ever
All right.
skied?
I've never skied. As you may know about me, I'm a bit accident prone, so terrified to attempt it. I
Yeah,
have
no, it's terrifying.
snowboarded
It's
once.
How
terrifying.
about you? You're the one from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only ever skied once, and the irony there is I actually skied Blackcomb Mountain in Whistler, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into because my girlfriends had all been skiing since they were like 10 years old,
It's-
and they did not take me down. I didn't know that there was a difference between a bunny hill, like a
Oh,
bunny run,
yeah.
apparently it's a
And
beginner
then-
run,
and then that.
you know what you're doing.
And you speed up and then.
Oh,
Diamond?
I found
It's
muscles I never
terrifying.
knew existed. I couldn't walk for 3 days. I could not go downstairs. It was fun.
I love that we're covering this ski topic
In
here in
Mexico.
Puerto Aventuras.
All right.
While
Yeah.
we live in an area.
So.
Well, we're just rubbing it in, right? Because
I
we're
just want to
soaking up the
say,
sun.
I want to say one thing. Kikela Schifrin is now the greatest of all. She's the GOAT, greatest of all time.
Have you skied?
Wicked, Brobs.
Yeah.
Wicked. Yeah. Anyway, the other thing is England are playing Italy tomorrow in the Euro qualifiers, and that's like I've got to fly the flag, you know. Then we're going to play the Ukraine, which is also different, you know, like football. Chelsea. We've got Real Madrid. Wow, big game. Football. George Best. Just going to say George Best.
Can we leave it at that?
Okay, that's great. Wonderful sports report, Steve.
You did great.
Hey.
Riveting.
Riveting.
How's the weather, Brandi? What's going on with the sargassum out there? Huh? Is it peeking out? Are we getting more of it?
It's out there, but the port was closed. And we
Yes.
were able to go out yesterday. Went out, and wahoo are big right now. So catching wahoo, which is excellent. Personally, my favorite fish to eat. Weather's actually has a nice little, to us, a chill in the air. Hence why I'm wearing long sleeves.
It's been perfection.
It's been great.
Warm days, chilly nights.
But the problem is, like, it's when it's flat out here, they make the call from Playa del Carmen on whether or not our port's allowed to be open. So it can look different up there than it does here. So we have to adhere to that. It's a red flag. So if you go out on a red flag, insurance isn't covering you at all because now you've just broken the rules. So if you choose to go, you go. But if something happens,
Okay, that's pretty.
your boat's not covered.
That's informative. So
Yeah.
they don't make the call here whether or not
No.
the boats
They
can
have
go
to
in and out of
enforce
the
the call.
port. They make the call from Playa del Carmen.
Wow.
Okay.
They do.
And how far did they make that call for? Is it like all the way up to Cancun and all the way down
I really don't
Bacalar?
know how far they make that call, but I need to look into that.
That's a good
'cause
question.
quite
If you know,
interesting.
put it in the comments.
Yeah,
In
it's
fact,
quite interesting.
you people probably know more than we do out there.
Absolutely.
Some of you at least.
No, that charter had to be canceled.
Put it in the
That
comments.
wasn't
We'll read your
happening.
comments next week. We didn't have any from last week because we didn't really advertise the show yet because it was kind of our pilot deal, and then we're kind of moving into it at this point. Karina,
Yeah.
kids stuff.
Kid event. So there is a new kid event in town, which my children have not done yet, but hopefully this week. Over at Central Park Plaza, Mint Studio is now doing kid movie nights, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Excuse me. I think it's 6 to 9 at night. It's pizza, different movie each night. Kind of provide babysitting for parents if they don't want to attend. I think for the little ones, I ask the parents stay.
What time is it usually?
6 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Wow.
So we'll be trying that out this week, and
All right.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned last week that your kids were going into the tennis thing. They have a
They-
new tennis coach.
yeah, so my older daughter started tennis last week. She absolutely loved it, committed.
All right.
And so excited that Steve has now actually decided he wants to take up tennis. So we left the gates
Wow.
yesterday.
Now that.
Wait, even
we're
better.
going to-
We left the gates yesterday to get tennis balls and a racket. Yeah,
Oh,
which is
excellent.
big because we don't often leave gates.
I used to be a tennis player.
Oh, this is news. This is
Wait, you
breaking
left-
news
hold on,
here.
You left the gate.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We left the gates, and that's how we know there was confusion trying to.
Where did you go get tennis
Re-enter.
balls and a racket?
I got them at
Where we
Walmart.
get
I have
everything.
some that I
Oh,
got
that's
at
true.
Walmart.
Chedraui.
Chedraui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The grocery store.
Okay. Oh, they have some at Chedraui. I guess they've got some fitness stuff over there. Speaking of fitness, we're going to have, not on today's episode, but we will have some fitness segments coming up in the future.
I need to
You're
get
taking
some
up
white,
Pilates.
some little white shorts.
Who's doing the ice bath? So we're going to do an ice bath.
You and I
with-
are
You and I
doing
are
the
doing
ice
ice
bath.
baths.
Brandi and Steve are going to do an ice bath, so that's going to be.
So
a
we're
lot
going
of
to do
fun.
before and after
Yeah, yeah.
shrinkage.
No,
So
Steve.
we're not
no,
doing that?
we're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going there.
I thought that'd be interesting.
But no.
Never mind.
But there is a you can get an ice bath here in Puerto Aventuras,
Yeah.
and you can also there's sound healing. There's all sorts of great activities around the community, which you can find on that Facebook page.
Tibetan singing bowl.
Tibetan singing bowls, yeah,
Do
they
you know what I'm super
sound
impressed
bath,
about?
sound healing.
Is that we've started Pilates
Yeah.
and we're still going to.
And we're still going. We're going
still
today,
going
as a
to
matter
it.
of fact.
We're
yes.
committed.
Yep.
We're going to have those guests come up, different people from the community that present these healing therapies and all these different
Yeah.
activities for you. So we'll have some displays. We're going to get into Karina's cooking thing here in a minute, but a
Hold
couple
on,
minutes.
there's one major event happening
Oh, what'd I
this
miss?
weekend.
Yeah, what's happening?
From 12 to 2 at Latitude 20. Rotary Club is doing its Kids Helping Kids. So there's a small area across the highway that they have new puppet show theaters. So the community kids here, you go to Latitude, you pay 100 pesos. It's an activity for your kids for 2 hours. They're actually going to make the puppets to donate to the other children so they can do their puppet shows.
Wicked.
So
Have you done that one yet?
No, not. So
Sounds like
another
you have a full
activity.
weekend.
I guess you got something to do on
that's
Saturday.
a fundraiser. That's a fundraiser. That's
Okay.
just one time.
Fundraiser. And last week we talked a little bit about fundraising for the defibrillators, right? And the yeah,
Nothing new. It's
nothing
still
new.
research being done on that one.
Okay.
So
But you can check out our pilot episode if you want to get some information on that, or the Puerto Aventuras living page. And then, are we ready for some music?
Yeah, I
think
think
so.
so, yeah.
And then we're going to get the cooking segment ready. And then,
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, we've got Donnie Young coming up, so don't go anywhere. He's going to talk
Yeah.
about the music controversy going on in
Yes.
Puerto Aventuras.
And he's also a tree surgeon.
But well,
Right.
maybe.
Right.
We'll get
Climbs
into
up
that.
trees with a chainsaw.
All right.
okay. All right.
First, speaking of music, we're going to go to some live music here right now with our good friend Jerry Topanga,
Relative.
who's going to play us in. Jerry, all right, let's talk about that. What did you play for us today?
Well, I started out with Serenade
Hello.
to a Cuckoo.
Serenade de Cuckoo?
No, Serenade to a Cuckoo.
Serenade to, oh, so I see what you're saying. Here. This is for us. Are we cuckoo? It's
Pretty
a
much,
birthday
yeah.
song for Steve.
I think it works both ways.
All right.
God
I
bless
mean,
you.
celebrate to Cuckoo and also our celebrity Cuckoo.
That's right. Where's that song come from?
It's from a guy named Roland Kirk and then Jethro Tull
Ooh, Jethro.
picked it up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
made it famous.
It's the same song as last week, isn't it?
It's, yeah.
All right, I'm starting to pick up on it. I get it. All right. But there was something we didn't talk about last week that I wanted to cover, which was you set. First of all, you're one of the naughty dogs or the horn dogs, as we
True
call
that.
them, and the Naughty Dog Band on Monday nights at the Naughty Borough. But also, you sat in with the jazz band at Latitude the week before, right? Tell us about that experience.
Well, I went there the week before we actually played and talked to the guys. They're world-class players. I mean, the saxophone guy is voted the best flute player, or no, sax player, tenor sax player in all of Mexico, 2 years running.
Wow.
So yeah, so they invited me up. I had my flute and I just sat in there and
Wicked.
made me look good. You know,
Yeah?
these guys were so good. I just started playing shit, you know. and they were like right
Fantastic.
behind me, and it was wonderful.
Are you going to get to sit in with them again?
They pretty much invited me back, yeah.
Oh,
Excellent.
When do they play next?
Fantastic.
On
Every Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Every Sunday at Latitude?
Uh-huh. However, this Sunday it was a downpour,
Oh, because of
and there's
the-
no roof on
the
that
rain.
freaking place. Yeah, yeah.
Because of the weather, yeah, they had to cancel. So I guess, check in, call before you go. Kind of thing. But the point is we've got great music in this community,
Absolutely.
all around the marina. And then
I
I know
agree.
our friend Donnie's going to come and talk about that in a minute. But, well, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. Sounded great.
Yeah, Jerry.
Now, what do we got over here?
All right, we have a plethora of hot sauces. So different restaurants, you'll need to help me with which some of these are. I
Okay.
believe we have the house hot sauce here from Tejas. Donnie, you provided one, correct? Do you know which hot sauce are we sampling today? Lovely.
It's the Naughty Borough hot sauce.
Naughty Borough hot sauce, which
Okay, this one I picked up over at Burrito Amor. They're just outside the gates, and he told me it is a creamy habanero sauce.
Really?
Yes, and it's creamy because that helps cut it down a little bit.
All
I'm
right.
assuming, but
Excited.
and then I know that we have one from our neighbors over here, Tuk Tuk.
Oh, really?
Okay,
And we have one from Tejas. We should mention too. I mean, we're live at Tejas. I think it said that at the beginning.
Whoa.
But we want to thank all the people here at Tejas. First of all,
Yeah.
we appreciate
Yeah.
it. So, what's our goal here? What are we going to do? See which is the
Well,
hottest, or
No, we
react
just
to it?
no. It's just
Give our feedback and see which one we each
Yeah,
think
yeah,
is the
yeah.
hottest.
So what I want to know, because I'm not a baby hot sauce eater, but I'm like a medium hot sauce eater.
What is a baby hot sauce eater?
A baby-
Explain that.
Like-
Do you have an acronym for this?
Yeah, it's someone who can't really eat hot sauce at all,
Like a baby.
like a baby,
Oh.
right? Like you should not give a baby hot sauce.
Well-
I can with
So
full
give her the
confidence. I with
hottest.
full confidence can give that
No.
recommendation. However, I feel I'm somewhere in the middle. I can do hot sauce, but I'm not really sure to what level I can do hot sauce. I'm pretty sure
Why
I'm
don't we
not
just
at your
do it?
level.
about to find
let's
out.
just.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
all right,
I
we'll
want to
serve
know
it up.
what
What do we gotta
star.
do here?
Like, is this a 1-star, a 4-star, a
think you
5-star?
We're
Stop,
gonna give it
let's
stars
read.
because
What do we
we're
All right.
here. They just make it.
Do
We
we
don't
just
know.
take
We don't know.
Sure.
We have no idea. You going in
Okay.
first?
I'm going in first, and I really want this.
She's
creamy
going
one,
in.
Okay.
because I love creamy things.
All right,
Okay, I
let's
gotta
serve it over here.
Gotta
Grab
watch
it.
your face.
Oh, I'm
Another
going.
piece of
I'm
bread.
going.
It's hot. It's hot. Oh, see?
That's the first one.
It catches up. Oh God, it's hot.
All right, I'm going.
Okay,
in.
and you can do hot sauce, and I can't. Oh no.
This is Burrito Amor outside the
That's
gates. They deliver, by the way.
delicious, but it's hot.
Oh.
I made someone to dip this in for me.
Oh,
Sweating profusely.
Here,
Wow.
I can do that.
Ooh, it like hits you.
Yeah, it's later.
30
oh,
seconds.
that's a
Okay.
baby.
I wanted
that
to
was
taste
a
it.
give it. That was a.
That's
baby
30
sandwich.
seconds later. It's all right.
Wow.
It's like 30 seconds later. It's like it's like
delicious, but
it
still-
sounds great when you.
I
taste it.
honestly-
I'm
I
going.
love it. Exactly. It has
so
a little
good.
back heat.
I'm going to. What's this one?
It's fantastic.
What's
I
this
think
one?
Okay, it's not lunch.
This one is from Naughty Borough.
All right.
Okay, give me a naughty taste.
Okay. I
I
will.
need to clean the palate here a minute.
I want to taste it.
It's
Oh, okay.
It's a delayed
Not
reaction.
like you.
You think it's fine, and then look. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, I forgot
I like
that
that.
was the hot sauce that he gave.
That's a habanero from Naughty Borough. Amazing.
Maybe I'm a baby.
The Naughty Burrow has a tang to it. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit
it's
tangy.
tangy. I like it.
You
I like
definitely
it.
feel the cream.
I like
in
the
this one.
cream
It
in that
makes the
one.
back of your throat up, but I
Quite
also
different.
tasted
Right.
the heat from that one more
Oh,
up
I'm
front than I
good.
did the first one.
What's this
agree.
one? Where's
Yeah.
this
This
one
is
from?
Tuk Tuk next
Tuk
door.
Tuk. Tuk Tuk Tuk
Maybe eat a
Tuk.
piece of
Yeah,
bread
I
in between.
would
Whoa.
be very careful with that one, they said.
Oh.
I'm not sure I would go that heavy.
When I hear the words very careful,
So this should be
That's-
Thai
that scares
inspired.
me.
This should be Thai inspired.
me some Thai.
We might need
Okay.
a medic. Do we have a medic standing by?
okay.
That's great. That's amazing.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
We might need those defibrillators faster than we thought.
I hope Angelina brought some honey with her. You know, we might
Angelina
need
needs to
follow
come now.
this. Yeah,
'cause I need help.
I think she's standing by.
God damn it.
Angelina Jolie.
Tomb Raider Bruvs.
Wait, which one? Did you just try
Well,
this?
you
just
said
tried
Tuk
it.
Yeah,
Tuk.
but you know what I think it is? It's delicious.
Ooh, that's
but
a lot.
I love a habanero more.
Oh, yeah, I like
For
that.
me, there's something.
This is not habanero based.
No.
I don't think.
I'm doing the other one.
Oh wow, but it has that Asian influence.
It does.
Yes.
Okay.
now-
So different than the other.
Oh, look at my toast looks like a house.
It does.
Okay, where are we
Can I
at? Has
taste
everybody
the other
tried?
one?
Tejas.
All right.
Oh, wait. Tejas, I eat this one all the time.
Yeah, the Tejas
Oh,
one, fantastic.
amazing.
Great on a
You're fine.
vegetarian
I'm fine
burger.
with this one.
You're fine.
Okay.
Just a little.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Do you
Amazing.
need some plain bread?
God
Come
damn.
on, you lies, lies.
I did lie. They're all really hot.
How we doing?
Here's
How we
one.
doing,
You
Karina?
actually
Sweating.
believed me.
All right, what do you have? All right, I need a minute here.
Whoa,
That's a
I
whoa.
think the Tejas one might be the
hottest.
hottest.
I would agree.
The quick, hottest on the quick. It's like immediately.
Out of
There's
the
a lady
gate.
rat.
Out of the
Right
gate.
on your tongue.
Immediately.
I'm surprised. I really thought Tuk Tuk was going to
I'm
be
going
that
back
one,
in
but
for
I
Tuk
can eat all
Tuk.
of them.
I saw them
Okay,
making this
you are-
last night, and
This isn't lunch.
What?
I asked them to make it extra hot.
Wow.
Oh God.
Well,
All right.
all right. So,
Okay.
what are we
I just
looking
wanna
forward
try
to
this one
next
again.
week? Are we gonna? Because
We're air frying.
Air
we're gonna bring the
frying.
air fryer out.
Air
all right, so we
frying.
get some
Still
air
doing it
frying
on
tips
air
next week.
frying.
Okay, so I think the point here
I
is
thought
we've
they were
got
all
some
great.
great hot sauces around the community here.
What
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
about it is they're all equally.
Dubbing.
They bring something
bring
extremely
different.
different, and I love that.
They're flavorful. I like that they're homemade.
Yeah,
It's not just using something.
it's not store bought. I love them all. You
These are
know,
all local homemade sauces here within the community. You can get all these great restaurants.
I can't.
and,
I'm not gonna lie, I can't eat a lot, but what I had, I did enjoy.
So, wow, that's great. Maybe we can ask Donnie when we bring him up about
Yeah.
this. I think
Maybe
he was
less
involved with that recipe. But first of all, we missed something here that we promised to cover,
What
which
was
is and back to entertainment for a second.
Yeah.
We watched a show together
Yes.
Yes.
on
No.
it was on TLC network,
Right.
right? And the show, you can watch our reaction to the show right
Yes.
after you watch
Yeah,
this
yeah.
episode. It should link
Yeah.
right to. It should be the next video, and it's quite
It's-
interesting.
Controversial?
It's a
It's
reality TV
controversial.
show, and
Horrifying?
what we when we watched is
Jaw
Disturbing?
dropping.
we actually realized. Well, I've seen the Kardashians, I've seen reality shows. This one's next level, and I was shocked and outrageous. Like, where is this going? Reality TV shows, like the world has changed.
It's probably the most controversial show on television right now.
I don't.
It's the
you
most
know
I've
what?
watched.
I was watching it going, well, holy smoke! like,
Confusion.
wow.
Confusion.
No,
Yeah,
no,
and
no.
it takes place in Mexico. That's the
It's
thing.
yeah,
It's-
and I'm not going to mention the name of the show,
No,
but you
just
can
go ahead and say
reference
it,
it.
it's
But
fine.
like, I'm going to tell you, I've seen everything. I've been in rock and roll for years, seen it all. But this actually was shocking.
Well, now after you watch this, now you've seen it all.
The name of the show is MILF Manor.
Wolf Manor.
And you can watch our
And just
reaction
leave it
to
at
this
that.
show.
No,
And the
no,
confusion
no.
behind the name of the
I,
show.
I would
too.
say,
MILF
like,
Man?
It
Are we
is not
watching
MILF Man
It's
for
not
those,
MILF
yeah.
Man.
Some of us were wrong.
We were wondering where the men were.
Yeah. Anyway,
I,
I'll leave it up
I've
to
got
you.
nothing
Let
else
us
left
know
on
what
that
you
one.
think.
Yeah, let
Yeah.
us know your thought. Watch that video
Watch it.
if you dare, and
You
if
know,
you could go
Push
watch
the
the whole thing.
subscribe button. And
You'll also get to know us a little bit better and how we interact with each other
Yeah, I know.
watching a show together. Okay, I think we're ready to bring our guest
oh yeah.
of the day on. Angelina, just stand by. We're going to bring Donnie Young up first. Donnie
There you
is the
go.
proprietor
Hi,
for
Donnie.
the Naughty Burrow,
Yes.
which
Welcome.
made this great hot
Hola.
sauce. And you also, a big thing, Donnie, we play in a band together, most of us here, the Naughty Dogs on Monday nights, and appreciate everything you do for the music
Absolutely.
and the community here. And there's been some talk on the Facebook pages about some of the controversy about some of the bars having more music than they should, or some people not wanting to eat dinner, not hear music, and all sorts of controversial things, and then people posting on there, getting some information wrong, but maybe you can clear up some of the controversy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people posting, and everybody doesn't have all the information. I'm kind of inside the loop with the HOAs and whatnot, so I just want to give some basic facts. There's really three main rules that are under controversy, and they come from different organizations, and that's what people don't understand. There's a decibel level rule that is for all of Puerto Aventuras. It's governed by the Colonos, which is the homeowners association that all properties in Porto are part of. And that's been going on for 35 years. It's always been the same since the original bylaws, which is that the decibel level, the acceptable decibel level during the day from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. is 68 decibels. For any reason, it can, it's not just live music.
The dolphins are louder than
Right,
that.
Dewey, you're more of a sound engineer than I am. You can attest to the fact that we may be approaching 68 decibels right now. So
Absolutely, yeah.
keep it down, guys.
It's very normal.
Actually, I think this is where the original "It's a Quiet Community" came from. The decibel level here is 68. For the most part, they let everybody have fun. About every 2 or 3 years, I've been here 13 years now. About every 2 or 3 years, they start coming around and saying everybody's got to keep it down, keep it down. And it's not a reasonable level. But if we want to be able to change that, that's going to be something that's going to have to be done in the General Assembly at Colonos with all of Puerto Aventuras getting on board and talking about it.
When you say all of Puerto Aventuras, you mean the community or just the owners?
Owners.
Or,
Owners.
When is the next?
69
I think
decibels.
it's in December.
December?
November or December should be the next
I
one.
thought there was a vote coming up the end of April. Am I mistaken?
There might be.
No, you've been here 13 years. And how was the music scene when you first got here versus how it is today?
There's definitely more music around now, but there's more people and more restaurants around too. So I think it's grown proportionally, about equally. It's always been a place where people like to come and see live music. I mean, the people that live here and visit here love coming out to the bars and hearing it. It's unfortunate that it has to be limited. I may segue into the other two rules, which I think are the more important ones, which is the Homeowners Association of the Marina governs all of the buildings downtown in the central downtown area here, except for the ones attached to Shackle Hall and the Dolphin Discovery. Everything else is governed by one group. And rules have been made years in the past that one of the rules is that restaurants can only have 2 days of live music per week. One of the rules is that you can't have karaoke. One of the rules is that you can't have drums. And those are different rules that have been made at different times. And for the large part, not been enforced. But every once in a while, a few people complain about something and then they decide they have to enforce it, and they have to enforce it for everybody. And right now is one of those times. They're enforcing the decibel limit. They're enforcing how many days you can play. They're definitely enforcing no karaoke and no drums.
drummers.
Right. Yeah, so unfortunately those are rules that we have to try to live with. Like I said, they don't always enforce it 100% of the time, and that's where controversy comes in. Well, so-and-so's playing over here, and so-and-so's using drums, and I don't know what to do about that other than, again, if anything wanted to be changed, that would have to be with the Marina HOA, and you would have to be an owner in the downtown Marina HOA area in order to have any say in it whatsoever, and it would have to happen at a General Assembly, which generally happens in January or February every year.
Okay, well, hopefully, is there anything anybody can do right now to help support that
I'd say just keep coming out to the live music as much as it can happen. You can't do anything about how often it happens, but when it happens, come out and see it. There's a lot of great bands here in town, a lot of great musicians. Obviously, my restaurant was based on lots of live music. I wish we could do live music every day. I'm a musician. But come out and support the live music in Puerto Aventuras. It's great.
Fantastic. Thanks for keeping that going,
Yeah.
keeping that alive. And Monday nights at the Naughty
Monday nights, Naughty Dogs.
Naughty Dogs, and we have lots of guests that sit in and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So before we close out, we're about to go, and what do we have coming up next week? We have a magician.
Oh
coming up,
yeah, we got
right?
Sebastian Francisco.
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 We haven't figured out his name yet.
His
We're
name
still-
is Francisco.
It's okay.
All right.
Francisco the Magician.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he have a Spanish version? How would you say it in Spanish?
Francisco.
Poncho.
Spanglish word
Poncho.
of the day.
Poncho.
Poncho short for Francisco.
Yeah,
No,
He
but
is
the
good.
magician part.
He is good.
Oh.
You know what? Why doesn't Leslie
Hey,
learn that word?
we need a Spanish
Ooh.
word of the day.
How do you say
Magician. ¿Cómo se
magician?
dice es magician en español?
Magician.
Magician.
Magician, like magic man.
Mahia.
Mahia.
That's magic.
Mahia?
Mahia.
Mahia.
Magia. All right, see, we learned a new word.
Yeah.
Asios and
Yeah.
mahia.
Asios. You have one more thing.
Make sure you watch the video, by the way. Unfortunately, I think we've run out of time for Angelina Jolie today, but we are going to, well, actually.
Next week.
I think we should do a Wikipedia segment where we talk about things on Wikipedia, at least for today. I've got one here that says, this gentleman is a British musician, guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter, best known for being in the Idols, the London Cowboys, Filthy Lucre. He's just turning 65 today. Our own Steve Dior has a Wikipedia
Rubbish.
page.
Rubbish. Yes.
Yeah, want to get your guitar?
Amazing.
We're gonna
Yeah.
sing them out. We actually
We have
wrote a
little-
song
we have a little
for Steve.
surprise for you.
So this is our
Oh.
celebration. And don't forget to check out our reaction video. Tune in next week. We'll
Go
try to
ahead for
get
some hot
Angelina
sauce.
back to talk about the bees. It's a very important issue about bees in Mexico. So
Asios.
yes,
Amazing.
I might have to edit this. Hey,
Hold on,
can
here we
someone
go.
bring me that other guitar? Let's get.
We have right here.
What am I doing?
We're gonna get you to play guitar.
Oh, get out of town.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Steve.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Steve
birthday,
Dior.
Steve.
So,
So
somebody said
Steve's favorite band is the Rolling Stones. If you haven't been able to, this is in A. We're going to teach him this song we wrote about him. It's called Rolling Stone in Mexico.
Yeah, apparently.
And Jerry's going to jam on us with this too, right? We got him in the shot. I don't know. Maybe zoom out a little bit or something. I don't know. Yeah, pinch out. Pinch in. Oh, you brought your harmonica.
Yeah.
All right. You
Happens
got
to be an A.
It's a D.
That's perfect. Oh, thanks. That's Obi-Wan back there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saying quiet on the set, ironically. All right, here we go. It goes like this.
I don't think I'll play today.
He's a rolling stone down in Mexico, chasing tequila at the Naughty Barrow down in Mexico. He's a rolling stone down in Mexico, got music in his blood, rhythm in his soul. He likes to play all night till he loses control down in Mexico. He's a rolling stone down in Mexico. Yeah, once was a cowboy, once was an idol. Now he's got the pocket, driving the vital. Some blazing hot when he starts to play. And some folks dance, he chases others away. Down in Mexico, he's a rolling stone. Down in Mexico, down in Mexico. Woo! Chasing tequila at the night.